We go again. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back, guys. Just prepping for the day, looking over what's going on out there. It's looking like it's going to be a doozy. Total account value is now up over 130K. So we're doing really well. 5 months, yeah. We're there. We're there. It's a thing. Do 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 do. Ah, I am sorry that I was not around yesterday, guys, but we are back. We are here and we are ready to roll. Account value is now up over 130,000, so we are making really great gains, guys. End of February was supposed to break through 100K. We're well through that now, on our way to 200K. So I'm going to be months and months ahead. If I hit 200K, I think by the end of the month, I'm probably going to draw down the portfolio a little bit and just take some cash out for the fam. But we're still way ahead of schedule, so that probably won't hurt too much. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. So yesterday, guys, for those of you that weren't here, took an entry on Sing, 80,000 shares, got out. Quick $600 flip on the day. ADN, I exited on a gain. AMTX, took an entry on. FTOC, averaged in on. AMTX, averaged in on. That was yesterday, no losses. Now, today, pre-market, we already have a loss. I did take a $600 loss on AMTX pre-market. It's not that I don't like AMTX. I averaged down into it yesterday because I am bullish on it. However, I like Zemetica more as far as the immediate potential. Zemetica into March as they start to sell their new product. I just think Zemetica has a lot of room to run, and on that offering, it provided a great dip to get in on. So for me, snag that up. Got 221 pre-market. I'm not sure where they are right now, but yeah, 229. So I'm already up 5% pre-market. So feeling it, feeling it. It's going to be a pretty good day. FTOC is still 1375, 1376, but as we move towards Paneer, I think that one does quite well. Opportunity for that to double. That'll be a quick 30,000 gain on that. SNDL, once it reaches compliance, I think it has the ability to go to 2, so not quite 100% gain, but we're talking 55, 65% on that. So probably looking at 15, 20 grand that could happen on that. BTWN, again, I'm very, very confident. My average cost is 1565, so I'm still above my average cost. I'm green on it, which is fantastic. I think the BTWM is going to be happening. Hold that, Mara, buddy. Hold it. It looks fantastic. I'm going to open up the Restream chat here, guys, and I'm going to open up Marbles, which is updating. So as soon as Marbles is done updating, I will open it up. We'll pick the track. I'll go get a coffee, and I'll come right back. But yeah, Zemetica, guys, it's back up to 230 already pre-market, so that 221 entry was bang on. Pretty big fan of what I'm seeing out there today. Pod is on fire today. Absolutely on fire. It's just looking pretty crazy across the market. Millennial stream. Okay. Spy 389. So we're not seeing any massive gap on Spy coming up the gate. KODK is one that I'm watching closely. I'm hoping for a dip of some kind there. Sold DGLY. I sold DGLY a while back. Let's see here. DGLY. February 4th, I got out of DGLY. Yeah, Mara's doing quite well, guys. I do think we see what's up, Velvet? I think we do see Mara come down. Bitcoin come down, I should say. But yeah. Last week I got out. Okay, let me pick the track here. You guys can get in. I'll go grab a coffee and some water and I'll come right back, okay? But let me pick the course here. T-Rent 10? What? 2 months in a row. Thank you. Thank you. Greatly appreciate it. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. We'll do this one. AQB? No, I did not. I did snag the Zomedica dip, though. Okay, I'm going to join. You guys are going to play against me. I'll be right back with a coffee and a drink. I'm not playing ARB KF. I didn't play ARB KF the first time around. I couldn't get in. All right, let's do this. Okay. There's like a bunch of portals here. I don't even know who's in the lead. I can't tell because of all the portals and stuff. I would like to get into ARB KF, but my broker simply does not allow for it. So, well, there's people dying. Oh, somebody won. Shammer Wow won. I don't know how he won. I don't know how he got through, but he got through. Shammer Wow, you get to pick, buddy. You pick the ticker. That's what we watch going in. QCOM. Yeah, we can watch QCOM. No problemo. I don't. Guys, I did take one play alongside Burry, but you have to understand that that's not like a usual thing that I did. That was just one instance where it seemed like a major outlier of why was Burry in GameStop at $7. Um, I have not been watching GME. Yeah, it's at 57. It's coming down. Let's take a look at. Get rid of this. Frelo resub, digging it, boys. No, I don't think we see Mara come down that far. TV time, thanks for the follow, man. Much appreciated. Let me know how you found the stream and what it is you trade. Um, but yeah, I do think Mara comes back down. I don't think it's a 25 range, maybe 26, 27. But ooh, Triton with that sweet Prime Gaming sub. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yeah, Mara's a long-term hold. If I wasn't trying to make growth happen so quickly, I'd be fine holding Mara for the year. But I am looking to make growth happen. So okay, let's go over a couple of the plays here just before the market opens. For those of you, I wasn't here yesterday live. I was kicking around, but not live. Mara's going to do crazy at earnings. So yesterday, guys, did take the. Oh, sorry, I've still got the DGLY results here. So on the 8th, guys, did take an entry into Sing. I exited ADN for gains. Took an entry in AMTX. I exited Sing, so that was a quick flip on the day with Sing. Entry FTOC, entry AMTX. Yesterday or today pre-market, I did exit AMTX even though I had DC8 into it. Took a slight loss, $600 loss. So the gains I made on Sing yesterday just allowed me to exit AMTX. And now, Zemetica, I got in 10,000 shares at 221 on that offering pre-market. They do have new machines operational. But their Q4, they base their Q4 holdings, the assets, off of current value, right? So let's say Mara holds Bitcoin, yeah? And their Q4 result is, okay, well, we're holding 150 Bitcoin. Well, when they drop their earnings, the value of Bitcoin determines the value of that asset. So them just having that asset when they do their reporting, it's, well, we are currently holding 150 Bitcoin that are valued at this currently as of today. So the appreciation of Bitcoin is going to make Mara's Q4 look much better. Now their Q1 is going to be even nuttier. So, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with that Zemetica entry pre-market. SNDL ran as high as 140. It's kind of holding that line here. We'll see what it does as we come out the gate. No, I don't. I don't see that. I see stocks like Nvidia and AMD doing better on that than otherwise. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. We are watching Qualcomm as we go into the market today, guys. QCOM will be what we are watching. CGC had a killer revenue result. Lesson learned for why GoPro went down after earnings. GoPro went down because it feels like earnings are really buy the rumor, sell the news. There are a few oddities out there, but I am batting 1 for 5 on my earnings plays that I've held through. So that's a 20% win rate. I'm done playing earnings all the way through. Hydraulic unit, thank you so much for the follow, man. Let me know how you found the stream, what it is you trade. Definitely don't want you guys just lurking. Want to know what it is you trade. Want to get to know how you trade that. By the way, Royal Flush, same thing, man. Let me know how you found the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Guys, did update the reading list. New book on there from last week. Trading in the Zone. It was an extremely good book if you're an FA trader. I really, really recommend that. What's your plan on holding Zom? I don't really have a plan. I saw the dip and we'll see where it goes. Zemetica is a strong play into next month. I don't know that I want to hold it that long, but thanks, Iconian. Not actually a haircut. Actually just like product in the hair, pulling it back. Best way to play the Canadian market if you live in the States? Don't. Um, Yesterday was a great day for Zom, but then they dropped an offering this morning and it fell to 220. Now Zemetica is, where are they here pre-market? Yeah, they've already bought back up to 230 from that 220. So I'm pretty excited. Glad I got back in at 220. I had wanted into Zemetica at 2, and I didn't get it, but that it came back down to 220 for me was nice. Nice. OG body that, yeah, just put it there. Thank you. No hair. And I also don't think that I'm gonna last that long because I think that the hype on their compliance is going to drive the stock price on Friday, and I don't need to actually wait for the compliance. I could potentially take an exit on Friday. Do we have any idea when Zom will get approval? I think they have approval. Um, yeah, earnings plays you definitely got to be a little bit sooner than a week or two before. Uh, Shaw Shalesh, Shawanlesh. Thank you for following, man. Let me know how you found the stream, what it is you trade. Um, Rico, 2 months in a row. Whoop whoop. Think Zom will run over $5 by the end of March. Let's go to tip ranks on that. I want to see if there's any analysts actually on this thing to give me a price range because I'm having a hard time pricing it. Yeah, they've got this thing at $1.20. There's only one analyst on it. He's got a buy rating on it, but it's moved further faster than he thought it would. So not sure about that. Just make sure that my portfolio is updated and I have all the holdings: BTWN, FTOC, SNDL, Zemetica. Okay, so this is accurate, guys. Um, let's check the public profile, see how we're doing here. Carol Baskin gave it a $100 price target by the end of March. Yeah, Carol Baskin's out to lunch. Okay, so here we are, guys. So far on the month, we've got a 12% gain versus the SPY's 5, so we are still consistently beating the SPY. Did you check NXTD? I did not. We can check it later today for sure. But we have not lost to the SPY since August. So September, October, November, December, January, and February, we have crushed the SPY.
Some smarty pants I know was trying to like flex on everybody, saying like, "Look at my 6% and my 4% up on my like two accounts or whatever, right? The two separate accounts." And it's like, "Oh, 6 and 4%, that's impressive," and just slapped out my 30% on the table. It's okay. If you guys, as long as you guys are beating the SPY, it's any number beating the SPY is good.
Yeah. Like, did you beat the SPY? Then you have a reason to be actively trading your own portfolio. If you didn't beat the SPY, I don't know, man. Like, that's up to you. Last year, my gains were all right. I was able to just kind of outweigh the SPY a little bit. Yeah, tiny room sessions. The best way to play the Canadian market as a U.S. citizen is not to. ACB earnings Thursday.
I'm an advocate of going to a market that you understand and that you could trade is a lot easier and stuff like that. But the Canadian market isn't it.
Attaboy, printer. Attaboy. Yeah, Thursday is ACBs, guys. The reason why I'm saying that, guys, why I'm adverse to the Canadian market is the volume is so low. It's a small country. It's 30 million people. You guys have more people in California than we have in our entire country. Okay, the market is extremely slow up here. It doesn't move the way that the U.S. market does. It doesn't move the way most. Yeah, 30 million people is the whole country. That's Canada. Why did I get into AMTX yesterday? Because I saw a dip on it, but I have exited AMTX pre-market this morning to get into Zomedica. All right, Bell's just about here. AR was one that I was going to look for an entry on. How is AR doing so far this week?
You should also add Lumen to that Wednesday earnings after market.
Yeah, I got out of Lumen.
God,
I got out on a win.
I
Took
know,
gains on it.
obviously, but we'll keep running Haynes. Come on.
Yeah, so we'll see what the portfolio value does as we open the market today. I'd love for it to be 130K. I really would.
Yes! All right.
FTOC, SNDL, BTW1, and Zomedica. Okay, market's open, guys. Portfolio is getting ready to crest that. I've got an open order here. Yeah, we're going to cancel that.
Oh my
All right,
god.
let's check Qualcomm here at the gate. Ooh, that's not Qualcomm. That's T-God.
This Haynes has no chill.
Qualcomm down out the gate. 1 day? 2 day? Down at the gate. Some profit taking. Yeah, sure, man. Or just drop it in. Yeah, drop me a DM in Discord or whatever, or with what you're thinking. But Eric is having a crazy week. LEC is giving it back. Good. Look at the volume on Zomedica. That's pretty common. That's pretty common. Yeah, I'm up. I'm up $4,000 on Zomedica from pre-market.
Jesus Christ. So, yeah, the public market opening millennial, it just made Haynes go even further. So,
yeah, SNDL guys, I'm up $6,000 on SNDL here. I'm up almost $4,000 on Zomedica already. Zomedica I have held for an hour, and I'm up almost $4,000, 3,500 on it right now. Pre-market today. I got in pre-market at 221. I watched it fall on the offering news, waited for it to stop moving down, and then took it. Yeah, but we did it. We're up over that 130K mark.
Oh yeah, millennial. So I managed to get out relatively unscathed with that CGC put I had. I only lost about like 50%, so whatever.
That's not bad. I mean, yeah, earnings, right? I'm done with it. I really am. I'm done with it. So guys, just a breakdown on the portfolio here and what I'm thinking. Okay, so Zomedica, up, down, wherever it goes. Target for Zom, I don't have a target. I can't really price it. If it does perform the way that I think a biostock is going to perform, and we get an announcement of what the initial orders were, probably you could see it going to 5+. So that doubles. That'll be a quick 20 grand play for me. But that's into March, end of March, so we'll see. But 20K would be quite helpful. Take me to close to the 150 mark. BTWN, I'm just waiting on an announcement from them. I think whatever it is that they go for, we'll probably see that stock drive to 30. So that's I'm looking at that as another 25,000. SNDL, I think SNDL into the end of the week has a good chance of breaking through $1.50 and heading towards $1.70, $1.80. Kind of hoping that's the movement on it, but we'll see what happens there. And then FTOC. When did I sell ADN? Let's see. FTOC guys, they have announced Payoneer is what they're merging with. So ADN yesterday. I got out yesterday at 17 on ADN. And they're back down to 1665, so I got a good exit on it. I miss being here, buddy. I miss being here, but it's good to be back. Guys, I am here every morning from 9 to 11. Yesterday was a bit of an exception to the rule, okay? So I do try to be around 9 to 11 every day. Any notable gains yesterday? Not anything that's not true. I took gains. I took gains on ADN yesterday. That was about 3 grand I took on that. Took 600 on Sing yesterday, flipping it from 6 cents to almost 7 cents, but with 80,000 shares, you can do that. And then I took a slight loss this morning. Did you sell the salmon company? Yeah, I sold AQB back here. No, that's not it. Loss. Small gain on it. I took a very small gain on it. Don't have the tickers entered on this day. That's not good. All right. MRS is starting to move up. What's my buying power? Nil. I have no buying power. Okay. Freaker Rico, I can't really take a long-term play into anything this year. I just can't. Um, I got 221 on Zom. What do I want to do here? What do I want to do? I mean, I think Zomedica just keeps going. The question I'm having is how long am I going to lock up cash in BTWN? I could definitely be using that 26 grand for something better than what it's currently being used for. So that's a bit of a hassle for me. Let's check the scanners, see what's moving. Big Sheet, Qualcomm. Profit taking, bounce right back up. It's kind of staying in this channel. Not a talk going on there. What about the lockup in FTOC? Lucy, I share my trading journal with channel subs. So at the end of the month, if you're a sub, I send out an email to all the subs with the link. Yeah, tiny room sessions. I see that, and people have brought that to my attention. I'm not interested in that. I think the regulation around that sector is going to take forever to come around. And this is exactly what a lot of the politicians in that sector that are on those boards have said is that they like we had the governor from Virginia saying that there's no way that she will ever legalize pot in her state because it is responsible for an increase in deaths and yada yada yada. And it's all bullshit. But there's so much resistance still to pot in the U.S. I don't see that industry that you're mentioning doing anything. So I personally won't be there. X Lucy 2, thanks for that sub. Fuquan, 4 months. What? Hype train, you guys did it. Welcome to the hype train. Ajax, what? 4 months already, Ajax. Let's go.
Hey, Millennial. I have some
Yeah.
free floating cash right now, but has Mission Ready had their suit declared yet or no?
Yeah, they had the suit declared. Reese of
Is
Greece
it
with
good?
that cheer. That sweet 5-bit cheer.
Was it good or bad?
Yeah, they didn't get it.
Fuck. All right, well, there goes my capital allocation plan.
But what is interesting is that they are still holding this line and they have a ton of contracts. I think what I'm going to do here is I don't like the sizing that I've got going on. I think what I want to do is pull. I think I'm going to pull 500 shares out of. Whoops! 500 shares out of this. And I want to pull 500 shares out of this. Just want out. Just give me the freaking fill. Okay, you know what? Forget that noise. Bye. I go back up. Yeah. I do. I'm not selling the entire position. I'm just selling a portion of the position because of the sizing on it. It's up over 30K, and I shouldn't be in positions over 30K. Holy crap. If this goes 150, I'll probably take it today. If this breaks 150. 'Cause they're nibbling at this. You can see it. Just like little bits, right? 15.9. $12,000. Well, I say sell FTOC. I'm not selling all of it. I'm just selling 500 shares to get it back down below that 30,000 mark. And then I've got that capital to move into another play. I just want out now. Let me out. Filled. Okay, perfect. Okay, so we take the gains on that, guys. I need to close this out, open it back up because it seems like it's lagging a bit. Do 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 do. That was last year, Arkwolf. Last year, but this year the stream set the goal for the year, guys. It was to take 50K. So last year I turned 2,200 into 50K. The challenge this year was turn 50K into 500K. So I've got a bit of a timeline that I'm under. I'm glad I canceled FTOC because it bought right back up. Don't hold through earnings was my learning point on GoPro. So we are up over this 130 mark, guys. Here, guys. So that's not bad. I don't like it when my holdings aren't reflecting the trade. So we are out 20,000 of the 27,000 here. I'm still holding 7,000 shares of SNDL, but we are out for the most part on that. I've got 30 grand of buying power. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? Old copper company, it's ripped. It's been ripped. AR 798. Let's go 5 days. Hmm. EQB's up a little bit. Let's get back into this. This can go.
I have cash on hand. I can add to my Lumen now, but I'm like hesitant because I'm afraid of I'm afraid the earnings might actually send it higher, not lower. So
I just did a thing
did you buy your Canadian account again?
intentionally. I prefer mage. Thank you for the follow, Art Van Delay 2000. Greatly appreciate it. I just bought a 20,000 share holding of MRS, or
Jeez,
$20,000 holding of
Jesus.
MRS. Ballsy. It's a ballsy. He's a ballsy.
Fuck. All right. I think I'm gonna grab another 100 shares of Lumen and then just leave the other. This will put me under around half of where I want to grab it at, but yes, no, yes. I'll wait till end of day. Fuck it.
Okay, so I definitely don't want this account in margin, guys. Which is what it was. It had a negative cash balance, so I had to move over some of the U.S. equity. So I just have to keep that in mind when I'm looking at this portfolio at 112. That there's $20,000 in the Canadian portfolio here. Okay, U.S. margin. BTWN is green, so I'm gonna get 700 shares out of this. It's just sideways. Um, The bid-ask spread on this is 10 fucking cents. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Whatever. Okay, so Twitter earnings, I don't think are going to be good. I think Twitter shot themselves in the foot in many aspects. Okay, so I just want to make sure to get everything in here. Exit SNDL, 20,000 shares at $40. What was the average? 149, 145. I'll say 147 is the average that it filled at. Some gains. Okay, and then the other play that I had was MRS. Entry MRS. 50,000 shares. 0.43. Entry on coupons. I was not in Mara for the run. I was not. Okay, and then exit BTWN. $700 shares. 1656. Exit on small gains to capital. I mean, I wasn't in it either, guys. I've been touting Mara for a long time. I've been playing it up from $8. So like, don't sweat it. It is what it is. Look at the bid ask gap on BTWN here, Redemption. 1557 bid, 1571 ask. That's disgusting, right? Disgusting. There's always another play. That's very, very true. Okay, so I do have 30K here to use now. Want to go into tip ranks here to update all of that so that that's up. That's accurate. And then SNDL, I exited 20,000, so there's 7,000 left. I need to add a Bearcat Rar. Thanks for the follow, man. Much appreciated. Let me know how you found the stream, what it is that you are going to trade, what it is that you do trade, I should say. Yeah, it looks like it's getting ready to break. Let's see if I put in an order for 15,000 at 4. $1.45. Will it come down and grab that? I don't know that it'll come down and grab it, but I'll try it. I'll try it. No, the meme stock era is just beginning. Okay, ad stocks, MRS. $50,000 at 43. Where do I see Mara? I actually think Mara is due to come down. I see it's up like crazy right now, guys, but I do think that it's due to come down. Got open orders here. What if I move this to 147? You gonna come down and grab me at 147? Nope. Okay. Touch that 150 line. Let's see where SNDL goes here. Yeah, Zomedica has dipped very nicely. I am tempted to put more into this. It's another 5,000 look like on this. India Scout, thanks for the follow, man. Much appreciated. Let me know how you found the stream, what it is that you do. What's the TSE stand for? The Toronto Stock Exchange. It's a Canadian ticker. FTOC is about even. It's not really moving one way or the other. I put another 10 grand on Zomedica. Do it. Why so bullish on Zomedica? Because this dip is on an offering, so when they announce that the offering is filled, it's a done deal. Uh, 219, and I just averaged. I just DCA'd 221 originally, and then I just averaged. Brought it down to 219, so it's gonna go green here in a second. I took other measures. This is just hairspray to hold it back. Yeah, I won't go near Enox. I won't go. Enox is the one with that X-ray machine. I won't go near it. How's DGLY doing? 270 right now. Actually, this is a nice entry on DGLY. What do I like better? Do I like Wader better or do I like DGLY better? I'm not really hot on either of them. SPPI, no, it's too far. That 350 entry would have been nice. This is actually really nice, this AR entry here. Come on, give me the fill. Give me the fill, give me the fill, give me the fill, give me the fill. Give me the fill. Okay, I'm not going to fight you for a penny. Come on, give me the fill. Just give me the fill. What do you think about Baba? I hope that they can come back. Yeah, ACRX does have earnings upcoming. Not filling. It's just sitting out there. Yeah, they've had a rip. It's awfully high, though. I'd rather take AR on the dip. There we go. Oh, what? Oh, where is it? There it is. Okay, AR. 2000. Yeah, I'll sell this at 140. Okay. So I am out SNDL. I am in AR. $2,000 shares at 779. AR is a natural gas play, guys. You gave me the doctor, Phil. I appreciate that. AR is a natural gas play, guys. I think that they've got a really solid play with natural gas appreciating in value on the Amazon news. Do 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 do. SHG keeps climbing. Do 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 do. Okay, AR has gone green. Seems like that would be a long play, the natural gas. I don't think so. Amazon News, yeah, the natural gas trucks, but all with Westport, but also the state of California moving their buses over to natural gas. Also, I think that there's going to be a large amount of money flowing into blowing into that sector with bio credits on the stimulus. Green energy, natural gas kind of gets tied up in that. So, kind of a big fan of that. Don't really want to throw another. All right. I mean, I got 112 there. I've got 20 grand here, so it's 130K I've got. I'm tempted to actually just cash out this 13 grand for the fam jam. I'm ahead of the game right now. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to take out. I'm ahead of the game. Abez with that 1,000 bits. What? Nice, man. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take it out for the fam jam. I'm way ahead of the game. I don't like Enbridge gas. When I did my review of natural gas stocks, I was looking for something that was beaten down and likely to recover, and AR popped up. Yeah, that's one hell of a pizza night. So I'm gonna go here, and we're gonna transfer this into this account. US dollars. We'll take 12K. Hmm. Looks like I need to let these funds settle. Gotta wait a couple days, it looks like. Oh well. Lysiana with that prime sub. Love it, love it, love it.
Are they PDT? Are they PDTing you? What the fuck?
No, it's not PDT. It's because I'm trying to move cash out of the portfolio, right? I'm trying to take cash out of the margin account. So you got to wait for the funds to clear on the trades. I can use that inside the account. If I wanted to take that,
muted,
like
by
I've
the way.
got what? Oh, yeah, no, they it's because I'm trying to take cash out of the account, man.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
If I was using it to make a purchase, I wouldn't have a problem, but it's because I'm trying to take cash out. It's going well, Nabs. It's going well. I mean, whatever. I'll wait a couple days for that to clear. Then that's not a huge deal. But it's good that the Canadian count is no longer in margin. I've got decent buying power. MRS, I'm up $250 on it already. Zemetica, I'm up $2,000 from my entry this morning. AR, I'm up 235. Things are looking good. Things are looking good. Okay, scanners, what's moving? What is moving? Glue. Tilray. Sundial, Zemetica. AMC, $5? Is that right?
Yeah, 550.
That's oversold. Isn't it?
Eh, depending on who you ask, but I think the it's a wait and see seasonally right now because with the movies, with the movie biz the way it is and like vaccine rollouts and shit, I think most people are just waiting to see what happens.
Suseki, thanks so much for the follow or the subscribe, man. I really, really appreciate that. You guys rock. I just think that's oversold. I had them. I didn't see them dipping below 7. That's surprising to me.
I honestly could see them go to between 4 and 6. So
What's up, Roach? Huh. So many plays. So many plays. What to do? What to do? GHSI. What is GHSI? Guardian Health Sciences. Anybody? GHSI? Familiar with it?
nope.
Let's see. Let's see what. No analysts on it. Why does this thing have such obscene volume on it? Mostly it's the bio calendar. Guys, when you can't find news or analysis, I like to go to StockTwits. Yeah, this is another push for compliance play. Okay, what to do, what to do, what to do. Looks like the Fam Jam might have to wait. Did I just buy in the wrong fucking account again? Did I do that? Is that a thing that I did? Did I just do that? Tell me I didn't just do that. Doesn't look like I did it. No, I don't have a price target for Zomedica. No. I honestly just don't know how to price it reasonably. It's outside of my wheelhouse a little bit. Which account did I just buy this in? It's not in my Canadian. There it is. Okay, I did buy it in the US one. Okay, so 10,000 G entry, GHSI, 10,000 shares, 102. Okay, and then
Yep, fuck it. This last dollar run on HBI isn't worth it. I'm just gonna get out, record it. It's the seasonal play. It's done. And then just hold the rest of the shares. So. And out of the last.
there we go. Okay, so yeah, GHSI. Let's go ahead and head over to different smart portfolio, my holdings. Yeah, I did the same thing with BTWN. Gangs 1337, thanks for the follow, man. Much appreciated. $15.66. $15.66. What did I write? 16? 15.56. Thank you, thank you. Do appreciate that. Which was not gains. That's a small loss. Okay, so AMTX loss, pre-market, Zomedica, SNDL, MRS, BTWN, AR, GHSI. Any hope for Nokia coming back? Maybe. I'm not interested in them. Maintain. Yeah, I've got a reading list that I recommend that I've created. These are all books that I actually read to create my trading methodology. So that's there for you guys. I did add the new book for the week onto there. So Trading in the Zone. It was a really great book. I highly recommend it for fundamental traders. Whether you're quantitative or qualitative, it doesn't matter. But Trading in the Zone, it's really about your psychology and your ability to you exited GoPro or not? I did way back. GoPro I got out after earnings and I took a 10% stop loss on it. OGI just runs, yeah. Medical Canadian pot, right? Like they've got a committed market. I just got my order from OGI the other day. Finally sold GME. I am sorry to hear that. I am sorry to hear that. Okay. What else do we got today? Anything else that we need to watch? 3% gains is a gain. Win is a win is a win. Great job, man. I'll be right back. 2 seconds, guys. That's definitely a lot of Captain America stuff. You guys want to see the new gifts that showed up? The new treats? All right. I'll show you guys the new goodies, okay? My buddy still runs the comic book auction site. I used to do online comic auctions, so I still have some friends in the industry. My favorite artist by far is Alex Ross. There's a bunch of great covers, but his style is more like a painting. It looks less like comic book art, more like a painting. So, no, it wasn't going to go down like that. But he did do a limited edition set. No, it's not metal. This one's plastic. Um, but I'll show you guys the new goodies. So he did a whole new series of like classic characters, but he painted them all. So I'll show you guys. Cyclops. But I was able to get my hands on one of these sets. They were really hard to get your hands on. They were very, very limited. Mr. Fantastic, Ben Grimm. So they're like photorealistic. But he does it. He paints all of these, right? So it's not comic book art. It's actual a crazy guy painting. Yeah, they're pretty sick. But he did like a ton of these. So like just about every Marvel character that you can imagine. And like he rocks these. Some of these, like there's Angel. For you guys, what are they on? These are comics. Alex Ross. Yeah, they're comics. They're the actual comics. Black Widow, Thor, Phoenix for all you X-Men fans. Storm, looking badass. Nightcrawler. I wish. Ghost Rider. Shang-Chi. Medusa. We've been watching it, my wife and I, very slowly. No spoilers. Only on episode 1. Doctor Strange. Sorcerer Supreme. This is a tribute to Herb Trimp. For those of you guys that know the Hulk, Herb Trimp was by far the best Hulk driver of all time. Ross took Herb Trimp's Hulk and he did that, which is fantastic. What I love is his use of shadow. All these guys have a really cool lighting aspect to them, so really awesome. Namor, Silver Surfer. This is crazy. The surfboard's got the reflection in it, like just that. Oh, so good. She-Hulk, looking like her badass self. Everybody loves a Wolverine, right? Everybody loves a Wolverine. That's his old costume too from the 90s. Favorite X-Men character? That's tough. I'm a big Deadpool guy. But I mean, like from the X-Men universe, Omega Red's probably my favorite. Daredevil. Like these are all their 90s or older costume. Iron Man. It's pretty classic Iron Man. Beast is pretty solid. I have the first appearance of Gambit somewhere back here in one of these piles. Um, is this on something or is my desk just leaning? Spidey, for all you Spidey fans. Sick and simple, Spider-Man. Colossus with his big shiny metal ass. Iceman looking frosty. I just like Omega Red because he never took crap from nobody. And him and Wolverine, he's one of the few guys that can actually go toe to toe with Wolverine. Wakanda forever. Falcon ready to roll. And last but certainly not least, there's my boy. There's my boy in blue. Cap, ready to rock. So Cap goes on the shelf. The rest go in the pile. No, I didn't take a couple days off trading. I've been trading all day. I was off yesterday with connection issues, but my boy in blue. Yeah, there's a lot of guys that seem to get along all right with that combo for sure. For sure, for sure. I'm not sure what else is kind of going on here today, guys. I'm up on AR that I just got into. I'm down on GSI. But I'm in cash on both accounts. I'm up 300 on T-God since entry.
Hey, Millennial, read money voice. Is that acceptable or no? Is that still...
Give me a sec. I'm still filling things out. Apparently, I took an entry I wasn't aware of.
Oh.
Okay, so I took 15,000 shares of that apparently. At 51. No Captain Canuck. No, I do have a Captain Canuck somewhere in these piles. It is a #1 Captain Canuck signed by the artist and the creator of Captain Canuck. I do have that. It's a little bit of Canadiana. Not a lot of American collectors would care, but I am showing Evernote on purpose. Yeah, Virgin. I'm doing that right now. I'm just going back and forth to make sure that I got the entry correct, and then I need to go to tip ranks and add in T-God. Okay, it's a little bit more spread out. It's a little bit more diversified. Captain Canuck is Marvel, yeah. Captain Canuck. So, for those of you that know your comic stuff, you'll know that Wolverine was part of a team in Canada called Alpha Flight. They're like the X-Men, but for Canada. Captain Canuck is actually the head of Alpha Flight. He's the Cyclops for Alpha Flight.
Interesting.
Yeah,
So,
guys. I don't think I'm gonna hold on. You wanted me to look at money voice text, right?
Yeah.
Techos Pro, thanks for following, man. Much appreciated. Let me know what you trade. No pew pew eyes. Aliens come down and give him like super strength and agility, but that's it. I am heavy into FTOC. Yeah, I am. I think FTOC has a good chance of going 30. In my opinion. You talking about this fruit play here?
Yeah. Well, like just not really play, but just noting some observations.
If I was playing a long portfolio, like if I could hold this into Q4 into next year, I really like that. I'm a big
Well,
fan.
it
Now
seems.
would be a good entry too, because when you identify that, typically there's a movement of some kind, right? What's the news
Yeah, there
on
is.
stimulus? I don't know. I don't know what's going on with stimulus. I don't know why they don't just push it through, right? Like forget this back and forth dialogue like you're trying to be diplomatic about it. Just fucking push it through. You won the Senate, you won the House, you got the Oval Office. That you're dilly dallying on shit is ridiculous. Just push that shit through. How long are you holding ZOM and FTOC for? Zemetica could be any minute I get out. Who knows? I could hold it for 2-3 weeks. I could hold it into the end of March. I don't know. FTOC I'm holding through until they become Payoneer. I think as Payoneer they should be closer to about a $30 stock price. So
But that
you
wording.
don't need to negotiate when you've got the tiebreaker. Like it's ridiculous to me, absolutely ridiculous to me that there's a tiebreaker. Like as long as all the Democrats vote and Kamala breaks the tie, just do whatever the hell you want. Forget about holding hands and being nice. Get the job done.
But millennial, that wording there, that's fine, right? In your mind, or no?
I would DM that to Rita. I wouldn't put it public.
God damn it! All right.
There's a couple of independents, but ultimately they could carry it through. The Republicans never had this. The Republicans never had control of House, Senate, and office. They had Senate and office, but the House kept them from doing anything. They never had the opportunity these guys had.
I kept reading about how the Twitter sphere kept saying that, hey, listen, they kept saying $15 minimum wage, and then they changed it to federally this stimmy check or whatever. They're talking about the midterms now, saying like, well, if they don't get any of this done by midterms, we might actually have to change our votes. And I was like, wow.
Yeah, well, that's 2 years. Like, if you guys can't get it done in 2 years, what the hell's the point?
I have a feeling no one's going to hold that grudge against the Dems for that long, but they held it against Trump for the last 4 years, so we'll see. We'll see how long they this keeps in their minds.
Kathy Wood and the ARC team are speaking later today, guys. So you could see some movement on ARC there. You could also see some movement on space stocks. Where's space right now? $54. Redemption doesn't do Twitch. You can catch Redemption on the morning call with the stock guy, but he doesn't do Twitch. He lurks in here with me, and then when we go hang out with Martini, he heads over there too. But yeah, you can't catch him on Twitch. He does have a YouTube channel though.
I'm
Redemption,
only in. Yeah, yeah.
if you want, you can throw your YouTube in chat there.
Nah, I'm only enjoyable in short bursts. I'm not good for long term. Just like
I
my
only do,
trading.
yeah, I only do 2 hours a day myself. I can't go beyond that.
Just look at it this way, imperfect. I don't want you to rely on me for anything. you are self sufficient, and I believe in you and your own analysis and your own skills. So watching this guy's commentary on the news about how essentially they found their scapegoat and it's gonna be DFV, unfortunately. They're also saying that the problem they see is that like literally nothing got done. People are gonna lose interest. The news is gonna shift, and people are gonna go with the news, which is sad. But
What I find interesting with these pot stocks, guys, is that yeah, you guys could see him on the podcast. That's true. Slap that ask. He's the guy with the blender. What I find interesting with these pot stocks, guys, is everybody seems to have their like their pocket favorite, right? Why you don't know why? Because their revenue was up 40% year over year. It's all about the sales, baby. It's all about the sales. That's all they care about. Is it growing? So that's the play with CGC. It's about the sales. Their EPS was dog shit, but that doesn't matter when you drop numbers that your sales, which everybody was concerned about, are up 40%. Top
I mean,
line.
look.
They're not talking about bottom line, right? It's top line growth.
I mean, look at HBI's thing. It's higher in sales. It had like a 2% year over year growth, but it also it beat, but it didn't beat the non-GAAP EPS, so it kind of is essentially majorly flopped. But they still ran.
Yeah. I mean, today was a good day, guys. Got about 30 grand in the I got about 30 grand in the Canadian portfolio now. And then the US one looking at about 112 in value on that one. So that's like it's about 130 grand US. No need to be sorry for being late. However, ladies and gentlemen, I think that I am going to cut it early and take the missus out for a date. Um, she's one of those amazing women that deserves to be pampered. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I don't really have any other plays that I think I'm taking today. Everything's kind of locked in. I actually made a lot more plays today than I thought I was going to take. A lot of moving things around and whatnot. So I think that's going to be it. I don't want to leave you guys alone though. Yeah, Mrs. Millennial works her ass off. She deserves a lunch date for sure. But let's send you over to hang out with none other than the Martini Rita. If you guys haven't had the privilege yet, you're about to have it. Wicked smart lady. She's taught me a lot about the market. So I will see you guys tomorrow, 9 a.m. Okay, we're right back at it, 9 a.m. tomorrow.